To the channel, everybody. I'm Lady Nika, and with I guess you could call this breaking news, child. Over 58 people reported dead, over 400 people injured, and for what? All because all they did was want to go out and enjoy an afternoon at a music festival on the Las Vegas Strip, and what they're calling a lone wolf, Stephen Paddock, decided that last night was a good day to kill people. It seemed like every time I turn my TV on, or every time I get on YouTube, it's another tragedy that we are all facing. And I say we all facing it because you don't know where the next location will be. You don't know if you're going to be the next victim of someone's decision to want to hurt people. I don't understand it. You got men, women, and children out at this concert last night in Vegas, and within a drop of a dime, everything went from fun and good times to massive hysteria and pandemonium. All because some lone gunman, so they say, uh, decided to start sniping on people from his 32nd floor room at the Mandalay Bay Hotel on the Las Vegas Strip. I'm sad by this because if it can happen there, it can happen anywhere. And it makes me wonder what is happening to society today. What is becoming of humanity we that things like this is happening? It's like you get tired, y'all, of having to report bad news. I know I have the option to not say anything, but I do talk about these types of issues because I want people to be aware that it can happen to you. It could happen to you at any time. And it's heartbreaking to hear people got killed last night while trying to just have a good time. I mean, just trying to go out and live that everyday life, enjoy life as we're supposed to be able to do in this world. And now, when you walk out your door, you don't know if you're going to make it home or not. It's a sad state of affairs. It really is. And they don't know that much. All they know so far is he's an ex-accountant from what CNN told me. He had rented the room on last Thursday. But even though room service been in and out his room, no one noticed anything. It was nothing that you could readily identify as wrong with him. They didn't see, obviously they didn't see any guns. And then I was watching CNN also when they interviewed his brother out in Florida. His brother is just dumbfounded. He can't believe what his brother has done. He said he was not known to be a person who would fight. He wasn't, he got a couple of handguns, but he said when he moved him a couple months ago or a year ago, if I'm not mistaken. He said the man didn't even own any machine gun. So how did he get hold to at least 10 weapons? And what was going on inside his psychic that made him decide to use a hammer to tear out the window at the hotel and begin to snipe down on people, shooting them? At first, the concert goers said they thought that it was fireworks. And then they started seeing people was falling and they was blooded. So then everybody became aware that someone was actually shooting. And I'm going to link Lovely T's video down in my description box. I need y'all to go watch that because if you watch the clip of this, you're going to notice this one particular person standing up, basically like they Jesus. Everybody else is jumping to the ground, running, and trying to get out of the way. This person is yelling some type of rhetoric. I don't know what it was he was saying. I couldn't make it out. And he just standing there like he knew it was going to happen. Then it's another clip of a woman saying that security had to escort a female out of the concert 45 minutes before the shooting happened, she was telling everybody they gonna die tonight. So when they call him the lone gunman, I'm kind of confused as to, are we speaking before we actually have an opportunity to investigate and find out exactly what it is that, was he by himself? Because that's two people outside of the gunman that made me, side eye, or at least made me kind of like why would you be in a concert telling everybody, agitating them, telling them that they gonna die tonight, to the point where security have you removed? And then when the gunman began to shoot down into the crowd, why was this one guy standing up there with his arms stretched out like he Jesus or Moses about to walk on water, and he wasn't worried about being shot? He act like he actually was kind of praising that. Now, we didn't heard the reports, if you've been watching CNN all day the way I have, that ISIS is taking responsibility for this, but ain't no proof there. This is domestic terrorism. That's exactly what happened. Whether they want to call it or not, this is not no lone wolf gunman. I believe this is domestic terrorism, and I'm kind of wondering what is the connection to this Paddock man who actually was the one that shot down into the crowd. What is his connection to the gentleman that was praising what he was seeing as people bodies were dropping to the floor, and who is the woman 45 minutes prior to the shooting beginning? Who is she? Why was she saying people were going to die? Those are just questions that make you go, Now, I know a lot, like T said in her video, Instagram got, I mean, not just Instagram, but especially Twitter, they will definitely start removing videos if it's too controversial or they don't want people to speculate as to what happened. I'm confused. What the hell would possess someone to just, and clearly it was premeditated because he been there since Thursday. The concert was last night. What is it that's going on inside of you that would make you take a machine gun and begin to shoot into a crowd of women, children, and men? Why would you do something like that and kill and hurt as many people as you have? And were there no signs that something was wrong with him? I mean, I got confused. I'm just confused. It's upsetting because it makes you afraid to go any damn well. Like, at what point are we going to stop being so damn, cautious all the time? Why do we have to live in a world where we can't go nowhere without worried about whether or not we're going to make it home or not? That is so heartbreaking to me to see these people who lived through this recant the stories of how they had to hit the ground, and they were using their vehicles to help shield other people, and how people were coming up to them, being shot all in the chest and the face. It's a devastation to the nation, and it just makes me wonder, what are we doing here? What what's happening in this world today? We don't have any positive news almost. Every single day, every single week, it's something. It's some. Every single day. From natural disasters to this kind of mess here. Let us not forget what went on across the pond as well in London. And it's sad to me because although you know, I may not be chi-chiing and smiling and talking with people who live in Vegas like I used to, the two I know, I still don't want to see nothing happen to them or their kids, and they could have very well been out on the strip last night and become a victim to this. One of them was at an event yesterday, you know, but it was a peaceful event because nothing happened, but it could have very well been her out there with her children. And what about the people who were out there with their damn children? And out of nowhere, somebody decides that they're going to take an assault rifle and begin to spray the crowd. From the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay Hotel, this man shot down into the crowd, not caring who he would hit. Because if he had any care, he wouldn't have never done it in the first damn place. And then There are videos on Twitter, but like I said, they're gonna be deleted. That's why I'm gonna put Lovely T's video down there in the description box to show y'all, so y'all can go back and look. If y'all watch those clips that she put together, it's two different incidents where you would wonder, is he in fact this Paddington guy? Was he a lone wolf gunman? Because if I'm seeing people being shot around me and they running for safety, I'm not gonna be standing up there with my arms extended like I'm Jesus, and it's all a part of the divine plan. And if I, who would walk around agitating people, telling them, I'm sorry, I don't have my headphones on? Why would why would someone be walking around telling people that they gonna die tonight, agitating the crowd to the point where they have to be escorted by security away from the event? Only 45 minutes later, this shit actually begins to happen. People begin to die. I don't understand. It makes me fearful, and it makes me wonder what kind of world are we living in today, where everywhere you go, you got to be prayed up. For those of us that pray, and those of you who don't, I don't know what you do, but I know you have to be at least on some form of alert that you don't know if you're gonna be dead, if you're gonna make it back or not. In these places, this shit is happening in places where people enjoy going. You know what I'm saying? They enjoy going. And now the atmosphere is forever changed because of some fool that decided that they wanna, you know, they wanna go down in history. I felt bad for each and every person who was there last night and went through, even if you walked away unscathed. The fact that that is going to scar you for life, that's not fair. That's not fair. And I'm just upset that it even happened. It's like every day I lose hope for this world. Every day is something going on. And we don't know why all of this is happening. It's a sad affair, y'all. It's a sad affair. And I'm just sad for the people who have been affected by this today. I really am. I'm sad about it. I done went from damn near about to cry to crying because each person that was affected last night, especially those that lost their life, that's somebody's sister, brother, uncle, daddy, wife. I mean, these people had lives. All they wanted to do was come out here to this harvest festival and enjoy themselves. What was it? The Route 91 Harvest Festival, and they said somebody named Jason Aldean was performing at the time that the attack began. He didn't stop immediately, but when he realized what was happening, he hightailed it off that stage too. And I would have done the same thing. But people came out here. You got barbecue pits going. This is a family affair. Kids out here. And this one person or persons, because I'm going to show y'all that clip. I want y'all to go in that description box and go look at Lovely T video, because she put up some very interesting clips to let you know, at least raise your suspicion. Was he really alone? I just feel awful. I really do. I feel awful. And I know a lot of people be like, well, it's a tragedy, but it's not you. It could be me. It could very well be me. It could be you going to an event in your city, especially indoor or outdoor, because it don't seem like it matter. Going to an event to have a good time. You may even bring your family. And somebody in your family not make it home, or you don't make it home, or none of y'all make it home, all because some motherfucker decided they want to shoot out into the crowd and kill any and everybody for no reason. There was no reason for this. This was a senseless act of terrorism. And now lives will forever be changed. I don't even want to go back to Vegas now. That's the goddamn truth. I would not have my black ass there, because it would be me that would be in a situation like what these folks went through last night. And my thoughts and prayers are out to every single person who has been affected by this. Just because you walked away don't mean that you're not affected. This will forever reign in your memory. This will forever have you on high alert everywhere we go. And what kind of world and life is it if you can't be at ease and enjoy your damn self? What is going on in this world today? If it ain't some mess with the president and the folks over there in North Korea, it's the president and some damn NFL football players and owners. It's natural disasters. Harvey, Irma, what's that other one? Maria. It's always the earthquakes of Mexico. What is going on? Are we truly living in our last days? Now I ain't gonna go too deep on that because a lot of people don't have the spiritual beliefs that I do. We all are individuals. You believe what you want to believe. I believe we are truly living in our last days. I do. Because it's more mayhem and destruction going on. And I hope to God that the FBI do get to the bottom of what went on. How did this happen? Was he mentally, well, obviously he was mentally deranged. But why? What set him off to do something like this? What happened to him, that what was broken inside of him as a human being, that you would go out here and kill countless other human beings and injure? Because even in the stampede, people was injured, and of course it's gonna be a stampede. People running for their life. They hearing machine guns going off around them. You know, and folks dropping right next to them. So of course they gonna be in a panic and trying to get away. But what is going on inside the mind of a person that would do something like this to a person? I do not know. Where does the healing truly begin? Puerto Rico, I have to agree with T on this one. Puerto Rico ain't gonna never be the same. I don't give a damn if they replace everything. The feeling, the atmosphere won't be the same. Houston, 4 hours away from me, where I like to go pop pussy in the club for a real nigga, it ain't gonna never be the same because New Orleans ain't the same. I know that for a fact, born and raised. After the hurricane, after the flood, it wasn't never the same. It's still not. Yeah, the city moved on. They still had their little events down there, but there's still a great section of their city that will never be the same. And the hearts and the minds of people never will be the same because we remember when the levees broke. The people in Florida whose homes were destroyed, they ain't gonna forget that, y'all. People don't forget a natural disaster that just wipes them out like that. And the people of Houston, just like the folks at the Pulse nightclub in Orlando, Florida, will never, none of that shit will ever be the same. It's like it's changing the face of society. And I don't understand what's going on here. Are we living in our last day? What is going on? Why is there so much mayhem, destruction, evilness? What happened to loving one another and building? What happened? I don't understand what happened. I'm just one little old YouTube blogger down here from the South. I don't make no major decisions and I ain't no big channel. But I will say this right here. I'm going to keep talking about this type of stuff because we need to get in touch with humanity again. Because somewhere along the way, humanity was lost in all of this bullshit that goes on. 58 plus people dead. Over 400 people injured. And all they were doing was out on the strip, Route 91 Harvest Fest concert, outside enjoying themselves. You got barbecue grills going. It's no different than us on the 4th of July with our families. It could be either one of us. It could have been right here in my city that I currently live in. It could be in your city that you live in. You just never know. You know what you won't do, but you don't know what the next motherfucker will do or won't do. I'm going to talk about this again because this is the early stages of this investigation into what went on. It's a lot of people talking. They haven't even had enough hours to really figure out every single thing. I don't even know if the girlfriend, Mary Lou Dangley, she got anything to do with this at all, but she was there with him. And then what kills me is, you do all of this. You take all these people live and it took an alarm going off in your room, a smoke detector, because you were letting off so much ammunition. When the police arrive, you kill yourself. Why you ain't just kill your goddamn self in the first place and let all them other people live? If you had it out to where you wanted to See someone die, kill your damn self. Let these people live, because that was innocent men, women, and children down there just trying to do what any other person should be able to do in this world, and that's enjoy themselves with their family at an outdoor event. And now lives are forever changed because of the act of some silly ass motherfucker with a gun who wants to prove something. He wants his name to go down in history. You took the lives of people who you didn't even know and they never did a thing to you. What a world we live in today, y'all. What a world. But anyway, I just wanted my thoughts and opinions to be put out there because that's how I was feeling today. I'm angry, I'm sad, and I'm hurt. I don't know how the fuck you get all of that into one person, but I am. I feel angry that why didn't you just kill your damn self? You did it anyway. Why did you hurt them peoples? Them peoples ain't never done you nothing. And my heart go out to his brother because his brother looked like that was hurting him to say the things he said about his brother today. But he can only tell what he know. I don't know that side of him that would do something like this. I didn't even know my brother had any, weaponry like that. So we cannot blame him. Because your brother's grown. He made his decision. I think they need to investigate and find out who that person was that was reveling in the fact that machine guns were going off around him and bodies was dropping to the ground. And we need to find out who this female agitator that was at the concert that had to be removed by security because she's telling people they gonna die tonight. And 45 minutes later, her words became truths. To me, that sounds like somebody that knew something that's a part of it. I don't know. But I will link Lovely T video down below so that you can see the clips because like she said and like she ain't lying when she say this, Twitter gonna remove a lot of this shit. They got a hat just like they did the Pulse nightclub. They moved a lot. She told the truth on that shit. She sure did. I remember going back looking for different videos that I saw on Twitter and they were gone. So y'all gone on and catch her video because she done downloaded all the good shit and show your support to her. I'm sure many of y'all have already been subscribed to her. She been around in the game a minute. She got over 400,000 subscribers, so I ain't doing shit for her by sending a couple, 2 or 3 that may not know about her over there. So it's, but I do want to get a woman her credit because when I speak on these 2 other people, I get that directly from her channel. And as always, I always give credit when credit is due, Miss Leslie Hall. So think before you speak to me because you don't know nothing about me. If you're not a supporter of me, ma'am, do not watch my channel. But don't ever accuse me of biting off no damn body else because I may not be big as some of these other people, but I promise you this much, ma'am. I'm a talent and a force to be reckoned with. I'm just raw and I need guidance. And once I get the right team behind me, this channel will take off. Because, see, I am the talent. I went off just then. I wasn't even supposed to get that bitch all of that. But, okay, I did. Anyway, that's all I feel like saying. I'm just angry today. I'm tired. It's like, what? Where is the peace of mind? Where is the enjoyment of life? You can't go no fucking where without worrying about, are you going to make it back home? And that's why a lot of people say they don't fuck around, they don't go nowhere. But why do we have to live like that? Why are you living like a hermit? I don't want to live like that, and I do it because I'm afraid of what could happen. I have so many opportunities to go so many places. From this channel, I've been offered opportunities to come places. I won't go because I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just so afraid. I'm afraid. And in a way, I'm stalling my own blessing by being afraid. My prayers, my thoughts are with the people of Las Vegas that went through that last night. Rest in peace to the 58 plus people that were injured. Get well soon. And I hope that the healing process can begin for the 400 plus people that were injured. Let me get on off here before I get to crying because what a world, y'all. What a fucking world. I'm worried what's going to happen to my grandkids. I done lived a good part of my life, but my grandkids haven't. And this is what they got to look forward to. Shit like this. They can't even go have fun. Anyway, y'all remember the death of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share. And I see y'all back for Love and Hip Hop. Have a good day.